thought about you since the last time you posted you were drunk at a bar.
Do you guys remember Mia Chen?
Yes!
Dude,
She's like
tried
a
to set
celebrity.
me up with Mia Chen a few times.
What?
I end up dislocating my other kneecap. Well,
Oh
on
my
top of my
God.
lofted bed. Enjoy it while you can. Like, these 4 years have flown by.
Definitely.
Welcome, everybody. I forgot how I usually open these. But this is Almost Alumni, episode 6.
Woo!
Woo! I'm joined today by my guests, Zach, Caden.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. You guys want to talk a little bit about yourselves? Major, all that?
Sure. Yeah, I'm a senior, obviously, and I'm majoring in computer and data science.
Nice.
My name's Zach. I am also a senior here, shocking. And I am, hopefully, fingers crossed, graduating with a degree in chemical engineering.
Oh my gosh. So,
That's the plan.
STEM people, huh?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
How do you manage? Why? Oh, let's start with why. Why did you choose those majors?
Computer science? Well, it actually originally started with, I wanted to make games. That was the thought process, at least. I was going to college, people were choosing majors. Also, a lot of people were choosing computer science at the time because, job market was great 4 years ago. And people were like, oh, guaranteed 6-digit, salary right out of college. I'm like, that sounds good. And I could make games, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, but, it's not that way anymore.
I went into chemical engineering for a few reasons. I had a class in high school that was an engineering curriculum. It was taught by Mark Miller. Shout out to him.
Shout out, Mark.
But we did like challenges, so he'd give us like an objective. It was like build a Lego box, and so it was very open ended, and this stuck with me because we would build the box, we'd give it to him like this is our box. He would break it apart and say try again. Break it apart, try it again. We'd build a new box, try it again. And my fingers were so broken after prying apart these 2x1 tiles, and then until we finally realized why are we building this box. So that was the purpose of the thing, like why are we trying to build this box? So once you gave our box a purpose, no matter what the box was, that was your box. And something stuck with me. It's like I like making these solutions to problems. And then that was the engineering part of it. And then the chemistry side of it was I had some great chemistry teachers also in high school. And so I was like, engineering, chemistry, smash them together and I get chemical engineering, which turns out does not have much to do about chemistry. But
Really?
What is it then? How would you describe it?
It's a lot about like process design and like system control, and so it's like taking these like systems and these processes, a lot of them which are chemical in nature, and building them up, going large scale, and then also like a lot of maintenance. How can we optimize this process? How can we make it better? Can we change something in the chemical formula and get similar results? And then, again, the final thing that made me do chemical engineering was my father was also a chemical engineer, which, might have helped a little bit in my decision as well.
That'll do it.
That's so cute. I love that. Well, let's start off with Caden. You said you wanted to be in CS mostly for game design. Do you still feel strongly about that?
Oh, absolutely. More now than ever, actually. Because while I just wanted to program, right? I actually discovered a passion, perhaps, for graphic design.
Whoa!
Specifically, like 3D stuff, like 3D modeling, and kind of like actually the math behind it too. I took this class called computer graphics. That was one of the most interesting classes I've taken here. It's about stuff like how lighting is calculated in a 3D rendered scene. Yeah, I found that really interesting. But honestly, I started with a 3D class that I took. I'm like, this is actually interesting. I also liked the balance between like programming, which to be honest got a little tedious, like other projects and stuff, and then so I could like balance it out with some nice art stuff. But with that I found more opportunity to make games because game design is such a broad field. It includes not only programming stuff but also art, like graphic design and whatnot. So I've been just interacting with that field just more now.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Zach, do you have anything in particular that you're hoping to get into after college?
So I've been trying to get internships. Sadly, nothing came through, and I haven't also had any luck finding a job so far,
It's
which
okay,
is
me neither.
slightly unfortunate.
Me neither. We're all
Oh my
unemployed.
gosh! Let's unemployment.
So at this point, I'm kind of just hoping for anything. I do have a bit more of a leaning, towards maybe going into like food, sustainability, potentially like biochemistry, biotechnology, something along those lines. Because a lot of the typical route for chemical engineers and what the curriculum was based off of was the oil pipeline. So chemical engineers, and then I go straight into working for BP, ExxonMobil, working in an oil refinery. How can I make their numbers better? Can I make more gas? Can I do this? And then so a lot of that does have to do with sustainability. How can we make this more eco-friendly? How can we reduce emissions? How can we get more bang for your buck? So let's just so to say. And so there is that line, but I felt like it's not necessarily a passion. I'm not raw oil. Let's go oil. So maybe taking it somewhere a little bit more outside of that scope would be interesting.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people that got jobs that have nothing to do with their major. So that's always a possibility. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you guys feel? Like, we all just high-fived about how we're all unemployed. But, like, other than that, how do you feel that you're going to be out of college soon, hopefully?
It's kind of scary, to be honest.
Scary?
Because, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've been nothing but a student for, like, how long?
You're
16 years?
21?
16 years?
16 years, yeah.
16 years, sure.
So, I mean, it's, school, it's got its pros and cons, but at least I know how to do it, I know, like, what's going to happen tomorrow. Well, no, not tomorrow. We don't have any classes tomorrow. But you know what I mean? Like, I go to class, I know what to expect. I got homework. I'm like, okay, it's homework, it makes sense. I have an exam. It's not, honestly, I just had an exam yesterday. I was so chill. I didn't study. I barely studied. Haven't been shown to lecture. I'm like, yeah, just an exam. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But I know that, like, my first job, it's going to be stressful as hell. I don't know what to expect. And especially, like, I don't even know where it's going to be. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. So, I guess just the fact that it's unknown is a little scary,
So you feel like you're just naturally gifted at the school thing?
Well, no. I think I've been doing it for 16 years, so I got it down now.
Yeah,
I got it down, yeah.
I feel like it's the transition, middle to high school. It's like, oh my God, it's such a big jump. I'm going from middle to high school. What's going to happen?
Right.
And you get to high school, and it's like, oh, this is just the same thing. And then you're
School plus.
well, it's a little bit bigger. You have more expectations on the students, and you're building like that. And then you go from high school to college and senior year of high school. You're having these same conversations. Where am I going to be? What am I going to do? What do I want to major in? Where am I going to go to college? And it's all these questions that keep popping up. And I feel like a lot of those same questions are applicable, senior year of college. Where am I going to get a job? What am I going to do? Like, where am I going to go? Who am I going to be with? And a lot of those questions and a lot of those fears are very similar to what I felt, when we were in high school. And I feel like, I made it. I'm about to graduate. I feel like, and just knowing that, I have the resources. I have friends, coworkers, colleagues, connections that I can reach out with and do stuff with, and hopefully, I get myself over that hump, get that first job, get into industry, wherever that may be, and move on from there. Hopefully succeed there, and then 5-10 years down the line, be a successful graduate.
Yeah, that's inspirational. So remember your accomplishments from the past. That's how you'll do it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, all right. So I know where you're from. I don't know where you're from. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah. I mean, sure. So I'm from Virginia, D.C. area. Not D.C., but like 20, 30 minutes outside. Maybe more depending on traffic.
Right.
Yeah. It's, man, what do I even say? It's nice. It's nice. The weather's warmer, generally. It's still erratic, though. My mom was just telling me today how, like, it was, like, 70 a few days ago, and then it started snowing.
Oh, my
Apparently they had
goodness.
this thing where the whole backyard, like, it snowed, nice good chunk of snow, and then it, like, melted enough to the point where, like, after it froze again, it just became, like, ice. So they were, like, sliding around in their backyard. Our backyard. It's my home still.
Wow.
You've never done that before?
No.
I grew up in Minnesota. I've skated down the sidewalk on ice skates.
Yeah, okay.
What?
That's crazy. I don't know if the ice was that thick, but no, I've never had conditions like that before.
Yeah, I grew up in Minneapolis area, just outside of the cities. And, weather-wise, it's colder, a lot more snow than we got here. That's something I'm a little disappointed in. 4 years at Madison, we've had almost no snow here.
Really?
This
is no snow.
Well,
almost every year when I go back home for winter break, there is more snow than at any point during the year that we were here. I remember, I think it was 2 years ago, went home. It was the coldest week I had experienced all winter. The snow piles in the yards were up to my hip level.
Wow.
And I don't think we've ever had snow deeper than my knee level here in Madison. These 4 years, they've been very mild so far.
Honestly, yeah. Like, ever since coming to college, it's been chill. I would say the worst was this, like, past January, maybe. But our whole 4 years, it's been, like, mild.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like a lot of snow to me. But
To me, too. I'm not supposed to be here. I always tell my friends, it's like, my ancestors are from closer to the equator. What am I doing in Wisconsin? I'm not meant to be here genetically. But anyways.
I'm white as hell. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
You're in your element.
Growing up like this.
Well, that's awesome. So both of you guys are out of state.
Mm-hmm.
Why W-Madison?
Well, bottom line, honestly, it's because my mom chose it. My mom chose all the schools I applied to. Going back to, like, how, high school was stressful, like, worrying about where to go to college. It was so stressful for me, I just didn't do anything about it. So my mom's like, okay, here you go. You want to do computer science. Here's some good computer science schools. This was a good one. Applied to them. I'm like, all right. I just, was doing what I was told at that point.
Wow.
This was one of the few that I got into. It was between this and Maryland, actually.
Really?
Those were, like, actually decent schools that I considered. But I toured Maryland, and maybe it was just a bad day. Campus looked like shit, It's not nice. And I heard great things about campus here. Although I never visited myself. You know, Zach, the first time I came here was moving into the dorm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But, yeah, the campus is not disappointing, though. I definitely made the right choice.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
To me, my dad grew up, he went to University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. And so I always grew up in a Big Ten household. So a lot of the schools I knew were Big Ten schools. And then when I realized I wanted to go into engineering, probably, it was like I kind of wanted to stay close to home, Midwest area, and that's just Big Ten. So I was looking into all the Big Ten schools, and growing up in Minneapolis, it was like, okay, so the Big Ten schools around me are Minnesota, maybe Nebraska, Iowa State, Madison, and so I was like, which of these schools do I want to go to? And after touring a few of them, I applied to Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan State. And I knew if I got into at least one of those, I'd be going to one of those schools. So, got into all three. Woo!
Nice.
And, price-wise, because Minnesota and Wisconsin have reciprocity, so that significantly made my decision easier between Minnesota and Wisconsin, and I needed to get out of Minnesota. If I had gone to the University of Minnesota, I had been in the Twin Cities my whole life.
Fair enough.
Up till, I'm 22 now. I needed to get out, so Madison was the best option.
That's real.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not disappoint. Love it.
Awesome.
Had a great 4 years so far.
Glad to hear. I hope it doesn't drop the ball in the last 2 months here.
That'd be tough to do. It'd be tough to really sour my Madison experience at this point.
Awesome. I love hearing that. Well, can you guys tell me where it all began? Like, how do you guys know each other?
Well,
we were freshman year roommates.
yes, yeah. We shared a dorm room together, like sardines in there.
Yeah.
Technically, our first interaction was you sending me an email.
Sure, yeah.
And I didn't respond for 3 months. I don't know.
I was like, is this guy even real? So I can't double email him.
I saw that recently because I was looking up, I forgot why I was looking up your email so I can send it to.
Yes.
And then I saw our correspondence, and I saw that when I did respond, all I said was something yeah, I'll bring a microwave and a Keurig. And then you're like, great, I don't have either of those things.
We're done.
And that was it.
Amazing.
That was an interesting time. I got into Madison. Had no idea when you were getting in. I don't think you ever.
I got in real late because again, I was
apprehensive
to actually go to college. I didn't want to make that step.
So I get in. I have a tumultuous first few days. Let's just say that. ended up in the hospital. Whole story there.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so had to rearrange the room a few times before he even shows up. And then I don't know. I had met some few people on the floor. We had gone out to do something. Out for a few hours, come back. All his stuff is in the room, and there's still no sign of Caden. Where did he go? And so I'm like, it turns out he was staying with your family in the hotel for a few days.
Yeah.
So I'm moving in, and like all his stuff is on one side of the room. All my stuff is on the other side of the room. Never met him. And then, like a few days later, he shows up. His entire family is there.
Oh, he's not your family there?
Your whole family.
I don't remember that.
And you know, family's a great family. Caden's a great guy. It worked out great in the end, but it was a little nerve-wracking not having almost any communication with him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you should tell our viewers about your injury. Like, don't leave them wanting. You're like,
what do you mean you went to the hospital?
So I think it was around 24 hours after getting into Madison. My parents were great. They drove all the way down with all my stuff. Dropped me off. Tearful goodbyes. Not going to see them for a while. They drive all the way back to Minnesota. We had lofted the beds because, you know, in our dorm at least, they were, I think, the smallest dorms you can find in Madison that you fit 2 people in.
For real?
We could touch the ceilings. They were maybe 8
short.
feet across, 12 to 15 feet long. We really were sardines. And so I was climbing. Because you can't even climb up like the side of the ladder to get up to the bed if you had it lofted. You had to like climb on top of a dresser and it's a whole kit caboodle. It's just a mess. And so I was climbing up there, and I had torn my ACL in the spring of my senior year of high school. So I was already ginger going on my legs, and I had twisted must have been a weird way to climb up onto my bed, and I end up dislocating my other kneecap on top of my lofted bed.
Oh,
and
gosh.
so, you know, thank God I had my door propped open because I wanted to meet people, make friends. So I had my door open, got someone's attention, was able to, you know, call emergency services, call my parents, get everything worked out. But the dorm we were in, they can't fit the gurneys in the elevator. It's too small of an elevator.
Oh my gosh.
So
Great dorm.
they give me a pain shot. They lift me down, put me in like a wheelie chair. I'm holding my own legs stable. Wheel me downstairs, put me in an ambulance, and drive me to the hospital. Thankfully, it was a very clean dislocation, but
That's a crazy
that was a
first day.
Oh yeah, parents love driving back down to Madison after being home for probably less than 24 hours.
Yeah, what? Imagine being the parents, being like, "What do you mean we just dropped off our kid? He's already dying."
Yeah. So, and then, you know, I'm back on crutches for the first 2 weeks or something of school before I feel comfortable again. Both my legs are bum at this point. Meet Caden crutching around.
Yeah, this is all before I even showed up. I show up and I'm like, hey, how's it going? He's got a limp. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
But, you know, it worked out in the end. My knees are mostly back to normal.
Mostly.
I mean, I'd say I'm all good at this point.
Awesome.
It was a very interesting first week of college.
I'm glad that didn't negatively affect your morale or anything.
It probably did, but you know, we worked through it.
Amazing.
Tearing the other knee had been worse, so I already knew what to deal with.
How did you manage going to class and stuff?
Thankfully, because all the freshmen, they have you get there like 2 weeks, a week and a half before classes start.
That's true.
So, you know, it's all the welcome week activities that you're doing. So that was just take the bus everywhere, go to all the welcome week activities slowly, rehab my knee enough until I'm comfortable to walk around. And it was, you know, take it really easy the first few weeks, and then eventually it's like I forgot I dislocated my kneecap, and then I'm back to, you know, semi-normal, which was nice.
So you were still a trooper and went to the welcome events.
Most of them, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Well, I couldn't miss out on my freshman year experience.
So true.
So yeah, I had to.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I met Bucky a few times too. I think the only
Classic.
selfies I have with Bucky freshman year.
That's
Welcome
crazy.
week. Yeah.
What was your favorite welcome week event?
Oh God. It was probably either in the Union or Library Mall. They were handing out bratwursts and there was a concert.
Ooh, that sounds
What?
good.
Yeah.
I don't remember this. Am I crazy?
There were bratwursts. I don't know. I get free bratwursts. Sign me up every day of the week.
Favorite thing about Wisconsin?
I don't know about that, but it's up there. That's for sure.
Do you have a favorite event, Caden?
I don't even remember half of them. I was just going to things just to meet people because, I was desperate for friends, as we all were.
Right, freshman.
I guess I do remember getting this banger Hello Kitty tattoo. Not a real tattoo, obviously.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, a real tattoo right on my ass.
Show it!
No, I just got a tattoo like on my forearm at Union South. Was that the Sunburst Festival or something? I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's a memorable moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's also the silent disco there, which was
right.
Disco, that was fun.
I was there.
Yeah? You were there?
I was there.
Crazy.
Yes.
We could have been in the same room, dancing the same song.
No, isn't that crazy?
I do have to say this was I think the first time you were actually with us. So I had already met some people.
Yeah.
Drag you out. We end up by the library. There was some event going on in the library, T-shirt giveaway or something.
Yes.
And I get a call. I'm like, who's calling? It's from an unknown number in Virginia. Like, what was happening? I pick up the phone. It's like, hi, this is Zachary. Who is this Zachary? Like, yeah, what's up? And it's Caden's mom. It's like, is Caden with you? I'm like, yeah. What's up? His phone is by the library or the bookstore. Like, someone must have stolen his phone. I'm like, Caden's right here. You want to talk to Caden?
We were at the bookstore.
Still no idea how she got my number.
I think she must have called the school and been like, "It's an emergency. Get me his roommate now."
Or maybe she was the UW director or something. Is your mom is she on it like that? Can she do that?
I have no idea.
My thoughts on this are she's a secret operative of some 3-letter agency. I mean, they're in the D.C. area.
That makes a lot of sense.
Maybe, yeah, I mean,
makes a lot of sense.
I wouldn't know.
That's why she was freaking out that the phone was in an unknown location now. There's something in your phone.
I think the confusion came from the fact that we were there earlier that day with my family, so she assumed that I left my phone there, and then obviously she couldn't call me. I didn't have my phone. I don't know why she didn't think to call me first. Be like, maybe he probably got his phone.
It was a funny experience.
I forgot about that. This is one of my first introductions to this guy, my mom,
and all our friends too.
Yes, yeah.
Most of whom we still talk with.
Most of them, some of them. Wait, weren't there's 2 people that we met just that day? Remember that? So we met. We spent the entire day with, Sunburst Festival 2. Remember? We got their
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, we got their contact information. We should keep
Yeah.
hanging out. We never saw them again.
That's the freshman canon event.
Freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the hi. What's your name? Oh, what's your major? Oh, what dorm are you in?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
Remember those? Thankfully, done with those.
Yeah, I see all these stories of people I have added on Snapchat, and I'm like, who are these? I go on their profile, and I'm like, oh, they were added, and I'm like, August 28th, 2022, and I was like,
yep.
Freshman.
That was
year.
the thing to do. You meet someone in class, you're like, hey, give me your Snap right now. You don't no choice. You
I
gotta
can't believe we're using Snap in all our group chats.
I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I never used. Well, I had Snapchat before I came to college, but I rarely used it.
Mm-hmm.
But then everyone uses Snapchat to communicate here. I don't know.
At
why.
what point are we gonna be too old for it, or is it just the new Facebook where
It might be. It might be our generation's thing.
Oh, I don't want that.
That's scary. Yeah,
I don't
Snapchat
want
sucks
that.
too.
I argue worse than Facebook in some ways.
What's worse than Facebook?
Snapchat.
Snapchat? Yeah,
Honestly?
I think it is.
We can't even look at any of our message history. It all goes away.
Yeah,
True.
that's
sucks.
silly.
Yeah.
And I hate how it notifies everyone of every little thing you do.
I don't
in
like
the
that.
app.
It's scary.
Someone is typing.
Yeah, you
Oh.
accidentally touch someone's name. You're like, they're looking at you. They're looking at you.
Oh my
It's
God.
terrible.
Honestly, yeah, and the little Bitmojis, I feel like I'm too old for it now.
I haven't updated
Yes.
mine since probably freshman year.
Are they still the 2D ones?
I think they all automatically
Yeah, I think they
went to
automatically
3D
became
ones,
3D.
but I haven't.
Oh,
touched
you
them in a
haven't?
while.
Yeah.
For a while, I didn't have a Bitmoji at all because
Oh.
there didn't used to be a thing, and then I never made one. But then obviously I started using it too much. I'm like, I can't just be a little portrait here. I gotta people gotta know what I look like.
Exactly. Yeah. I didn't have Snapchat until college, and I feel like I missed out in some ways.
Missed out on anything.
That's what everyone says.
I didn't
but,
have Instagram until junior year of high school, and I felt like that I might have missed out a little.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Because that I feel like that's more of a posting your friends. That's more of the Facebook of our generation.
You use Instagram to actually post about your life and
post about your life, see
other
what your
people's
friends are
life.
doing.
Exactly.
I still follow some of my middle school friends, see what they're doing, see what they're up to. It's nice.
I guess, yeah.
Snapchat, I'm just like, oh,
What's the point?
someone posted on their story that they're at a bar Oh.
Classic.
Yeah. Oh, they're drunk at a bar.
Oh.
Wonderful.
I haven't thought about you since the last time you posted you were drunk at a bar.
Yeah, actually. And then every time I go on the, what is it, like the spotlight or whatever, craziness is on there. I do not want to look at that.
The one thing I do have to say is the public Snapchat stories for the entire college. Those
Those
are something.
That was a lot of fun freshman year. Yeah.
It was so fun. It was the first year that feature was implemented too, I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think
wow.
I remember that.
Year.
Oh my god, okay.
That was at its peak. We experienced it at its peak.
Do you guys remember Mia Chen?
Yes!
I feel
Sorry,
bad
I get
for her.
excited.
You wait, isn't Ishan friends with her now?
Yes.
Wait, like actually?
Yeah, I think his girlfriend knew her, and so Ishan just
Everyone
casually hangs out with
connected
Mia
with
Chen.
They
She's like a
tried to set
celebrity.
me up with Mia Chen a few times.
What?
That's crazy.
No way.
Yeah.
How did it go?
Multiple times.
I say politely no thank you.
That's fair. But they try again, right?
Politely no thank you.
Mia Chen,
No.
if you're listening. Well, who? I see, what's his name?
The other one.
There's so many
There were.
Snapchat celebrities.
The
Like,
Microsoft.
I don't
Trey
remember
or
either.
Troy or something like that.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah,
I
vaguely
see
remember
him around at the gym a lot. And I'm always like my brain is like, oh, I've seen him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
that. Yeah, the literally campus celebrities. It's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if they're all still here.
I don't know. Mia Chen did say she was like gonna transfer or something.
Yeah,
Right.
that was out there. The deal was on her brand.
Well, obviously she didn't. She's here, you know.
She's here.
Yeah,
She's
here.
doing well. Is she doing well?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
No.
Date.
Next guest on the
Next time.
podcast.
I should
Mia
get Mia Chen. That would be crazy. There would be so much to discuss.
Yeah, definitely. I can't imagine being the target of an entire class.
No,
of
that
hate.
sounds terrible.
Yeah. Was it deserved? What did she do?
I don't even remember.
I heard it was something either between dissing Fortnite, okay, which valid, or like saying the N-word or something. Like those are the two like extremes that I heard. So I have no idea what's true.
I bet you neither are even true.
Yeah, probably not.
I have no clue. I don't even.
I'm gonna send her an email. I'm gonna look her up on the directory. I'm gonna be like, let's discuss. So
Clear her name. 3 years later.
Wait, I think we're onto something. I think I should do this. That's so crazy. But yeah, honestly, the Snapchat story these days, it's...
Do you want to buy my ticket? Looking for tickets.
Yeah.
Can I get a ticket?
Sublease. It's
Oh.
terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it in a while because of that. No more crazy lore. It's a
No
shame.
more crazy
People
lore.
actually got lives now.
Yeah, crazy. Do you guys miss freshman year at all or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was just so easy. Like
was.
socially.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want to hang out with friends, you walk 10 feet next door, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Braden, let's watch a movie, you know.
Yeah.
And also like meeting new people, it happens so quickly 'cause everyone is desperate for friends. So you got friends so easily.
Well, that was the other nice thing in dining halls. Oh.
Oh, I
miss
love
it.
the dining halls.
The food, when you're eating them every day, it starts to be like, oh, I
definitely.
want something else. But
Mhm.
looking back on it, well, even like freshman year, you go with all your friends. I'm almost never eating dinner alone. Like,
Yeah.
it's always talking. We're there for an hour. We have fun conversation, good friends, good.
Yeah.
It's a good time. And then, now I have to think about what's for dinner.
So much work.
You have to do the dishes.
Oh,
You don't
even
just
worse.
put them on the bucket or
Put them on the
little
conveyor
conveyor
belt.
belt.
And on.
That's so sad.
Oh, speaking of which, have you been to Four Lakes recently? Ish?
I have not been to Four Lakes since
Okay.
sophomore year, I think.
I
Let's go.
was in the building just today,
Mm-hmm.
and guess what? You cannot sneak into Four Lakes anymore.
What?
They not only they didn't. It's not like they have a person waiting there like to be like, oh, can't go through this way. You gotta go through the entrance. They have a like barrier. So
Really?
like one of those like glass things where you have to like scan and it lets you through like at the gyms.
Wow.
That's-
They have those.
What?
They installed them. And then there's a
Like
sign
at
that
that,
said,
like the Flamingo Run area?
yeah, right past
Wow.
Flamingo
Oh,
Run. Yeah,
okay.
it says like there's a sign that was saying like don't go here. Gotta go around. You gotta go through the front. Because
Wow.
I remember freshman year, so many times I would just walk around. Like you could just walk around and you don't have to scan. And I had meal swipes too. Like I had a bunch left. I'm like, why go through the hassle? You know?
It was too much of a hassle to swipe your list.
Well, if there's a line,
Right.
But they were trying to crack down on that art year a little bit. Because I remember they, at some point, had some people waiting there to, like, catch people. Mm-hmm. But I remember one time I was just walking through, trying to, sneak around. I think at this point I did run out of me a swipe, so it's either this or I starve, I walk around, and then some guy's like, hey, hold on, you can't go through here. I walk right past him, like, what? I can't hear you.
What?
I left. What was he going to do? Chase me down, tackle me? No.
Yeah, no. Was it like another student worker or a guy?
Some guy. He was wearing, like, a union shirt, so I assumed he worked there. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of felt bad for him. He's just doing his job, but
yeah, they don't pay him enough to chase you down, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember me and my friends did a similar heist at Gordon's because I was a Southeast
Gordon's is harder
person.
to sneak into.
But back in our freshman year, you could just go up the stairs and literally just go down and then be where. But then our sophomore year, they built a whole wall with a door in it.
They're cracking down.
No free meals.
No.
What a shame.
They're not for the people. It's disgusting.
In that same vein, they also rearranged Flamingo Run.
They did?
Yes, because...
if y'all don't know, our senior class gift is to the open seat, a food pantry. You don't need to steal food anymore. You
Crazy.
can just go to the pantry. Isn't that amazing?
That's
incredible.
A great donation. Mm-hmm. We're a great class.
We're a great class. Yes, we are. Yeah, do you guys have any favorite memories from your dorm life?
Oh, I don't know.
I would say, the Mario Party tournament or Mario Kart tournaments we would have. So at least our freshman year, they took all of the lounges because they had over-enrolled students and we didn't have enough dorms. So they took all the lounges on every floor and just made them into rooms. So we were in Bradley dorm.
Yeah. And
there's a lounge that on every floor that typically you would just have access to and you could have fun in, but they turned it into a dorm. 4 people were living in there. It was probably about at least 3 times the size of everyone else's room.
Oh, it was so spacious.
Especially they had it, and they had an air conditioning unit, which no one else had too.
Oh my God.
So they were living at large, and then one of their roommates dropped out, so they had 3 people living in the room, probably 3 or 4 times the size of anyone else's room. Mm-hmm. But they were great guys, and they let us basically our hangout room, so it ended up being a sort of lounge anyway. We had some great Mario Party tournaments, some great Jackbox events.
Mm-hmm. Water pong,
Yeah.
Wow.
Just water, obviously.
Just water.
Obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that was a great time. At least dorm life wise, that was a great memory.
It was nice spending time in there. Although, do you think we would have spent nearly as much time in there if it was just a common room?
That's a good question.
Because, it is a room with couches and maybe a TV then?
I don't think we would have spent nearly as much time in there.
Yeah,
At least I was in the dorms my sophomore year as well. I was a little further away. I was in Waters. And they also had just lounges. They weren't as common, but there were lounges a few places. I almost never spent any time in the lounges.
Yeah.
But then again, the community, at least in Bradley, was so much better.
Yeah.
Because the area I was in Waters was a lot of sophomores, or not a lot of freshmen, so it was a lot more quiet. It was a lot more like, I'm going to study, I'm going to get my work done, and it's not... I'm not gonna call Bradley a party dorm. It was not a party dorm, but at least we were also in the learning community, so it was. It really did foster a good relationship with, everyone there. Everyone there was freshmen. Everyone there you knew was looking for people. So it was really a great environment.
Yeah,
and
Bradley was great.
Yeah. Wow.
I thought it had condition-wise it wasn't great, but it offered great experiences.
It did.
Did you choose Bradley as one of your top options?
So I think it gives you the list. It's the top 8 dorms or the top 3 learning communities.
Yeah,
and then you have the option to choose I want one of my dorms, or I want one of the learning communities, or I don't care. And I was of the opinion just give me a dorm. I want a dorm.
Yeah.
I don't really have any preference. And I think Bradley was second or third. I think.
Yeah. I chose Bradley as my first option. Oh, is that not me?
Both of us.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It was second or third on my list of learning communities, and I got in, had no idea what to expect, because they had the virtual cameras where you can click in it and scroll around the room and look at the room.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so you look at it, and those are the most fisheye lens you could see, so it looks so much bigger in this camera. It's oh, this looks kind of nice, and then it looks like it's spacious, has room. This looks like a nice, and of course they only photographed the well put together room that has posters on the wall, and beds are nicely made. It looks put together.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get there and it's like, oh, these are beige walls with a beige ceiling and the most inoffensive carpet you could imagine on the floor. And just, it was nice. We hung up posters. Our room, by the time we were settled in, it was a nice room.
It was livable.
Granted, neither of our beds were lofted due to the already specified knee reasons. So we did not have much space between our beds.
But we didn't hang out.
No, our room was not one of the hangout rooms.
It was a living room, which honestly I am a fan of personally. I think it would suck to have people in our room. Like
there was no water spilled on our floor.
Right. Water, of course. Although I think I added my a stain or two to the carpet. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure I did too.
Yeah.
I'm getting all these flashbacks from freshman year, and I'm like,
Good flashbacks, right? All good things.
All good things. All good things. Freshman year is like so crazy because
it is a time.
I don't know. Like emotionally, I feel like everyone's like this.
It was a roller coaster.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go through that again.
Some of the highest of highs and some of the lowest of lows.
Exactly. Freshman year is a year, and I remember at the end of it, I was so sad because I knew in my heart we would never have another freshman year.
Oh,
again.
Absolutely.
And I started crying. I also had strep throat because I was always sick in the dorm.
Oh, true. The freshman flu.
So much mold. I was always sick.
Yeah, so I was crying and I had strep throat and it was pain, mental and emotional and physical pain.
Damn.
And yeah, I was right. There's never been another freshman year. Yeah. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like at least for me, sophomore year so far has been my worst year. What do you guys think? Because it's so different from freshman year.
That's worst year. All my years are pretty banger, personally.
Pretty banger?
I've been cooking. No. I think a lot of people's worst years are sophomore year just because of the difference between freshman year. And I think the people who had the worst sophomore years were the people who expected sophomore year to be like freshman year. You know? Yeah. See, I also had the same thought of like, this is over. You know, it's never gonna happen again. We're never gonna have this same experience. Especially since we all try to get to like the dorms again, right? Almost none of us did.
Oh, I tried to. It did not happen.
Terrible. I didn't even get off the wait list. People got off wait list like really late, like after they already found an apartment.
You guys got screwed.
Yeah, I just like never got off the wait list.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, you're not living anywhere.
In like January. I was like, well, I already found an apartment. So.
That's crazy.
The Madison housing crisis.
Yeah.
Find your dorms for sophomore year in October of freshman year.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know anybody. Yeah. I like. Am I gonna want to live with Caden? Is he a psycho? I've met him for maybe a month. I don't know him.
Yeah. I think I just looked at like the 3 nearest people to me at the time. I'm like, you want to live together? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's find an apartment. Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
it worked out.
Yeah,
your place was nice sophomore year.
Oh yes, yeah, it was a brand new apartment.
It was interesting.
How so?
I think it was the first time I had really experienced. I wasn't there, but I was at your place a few times. It's just so much different living off campus versus living on campus.
Yeah.
I mean, not just the making dinner every night, but like even the commute to classes.
Yeah.
I mean, Bradley wasn't a cakewalk.
The bus that went by that road was.
But you know, you're in Bradley. You have to get to Moss Humanities, and if you're walking, you're either walking over Bascom Hill, which is so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. I was an hog, so.
Or even you're taking a 20-minute bus, a 10-15-minute bus to get to Moss Humanities.
I didn't have any classes in Moss freshman year, I don't think.
But it was...
Yeah, it was very convenient. All my classes were around, like, the Van Vleck, Van Heist area. And the bus went just straight there. Like, 10-minute commute, like, the whole thing. It was fantastic. Very, very convenient.
Although now I'm still walking, like, a mile each way to my classes. But, you know, it's a good form of exercise.
Yes,
I do appreciate it. Keep my steps in.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the calorie count.
Exactly.
Manageable. I'm living off frozen pizzas, you know.
Amazing. Honestly, yeah, though. Like, I also lived, sophomore year, I lived at the Regent.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
We
were
next
right
to you.
there. Yeah. If only we knew each other, hang out. But yeah, I can't imagine doing that anymore. It's too far for me.
I don't remember it being too bad. I just remember, you know, you'd have to leave for class like half an hour early every single day. Like,
I don't want to do that.
Take about 20 minutes to walk to class, if it's a good one. It's
yeah.
I was in Grand Central junior year, right smack dab in the middle of campus. I had like labs in the chemistry building across the street, class in the humanities or in the.
Man, I wish I lived in Grand Central. That sounds great. No, it is. It's fantastic. 'Cause everything's so close. Like 5-minute walk max. You know.
It is super nice.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, you get a little lazy after
You're
a
paying.
while.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you feel like, at least to you, Zach, do you feel like you have, like, rank your 4 years so far?
That's a hard one.
Versus Caden said they've been banger after banger after banger.
I would say at the bottom, I think I do have to put sophomore year. I feel like that was the most isolated I had been. It was a lot of my friends were south of campus, and I was like right middle in the north. So I felt pretty isolated sophomore year, although it was great. I think just from the workload alone, my junior year was hard. I was in 3 or 4 chemical engineering courses every semester. It was a lot better socially, I would say, than it was sophomore year, but the classes stacked on top of it was really tough. I have to think it's a toss-up between senior and freshman year for the winter. I would say my schedule this semester, especially, has been workload so much better than it has been in the past. My classes are to the point where it's a lot more capstone-y. It's a lot more at your own pace, which I'm working through it. I'm going to graduate. Fingers crossed. But I would say almost nothing beats the atmosphere, the friends, the social aspects of freshman year were unmatched, and do look back on them fondly.
Amazing. Do you still not rank them?
Well, it depends on how you what you consider. Because academically, I think freshman year was my worst year. I failed a class, my first semester,
You missed the final.
Oh, I missed a final. Yes, I slept through a final. I remember that. It was freaking out. I'm like, what do I email the professor?
He was like, I'm gonna check one more time to make sure my exam's at 7:30.
Yep.
You had taken a nap.
It was an hour ago.
It was like 6 p.m. It was like, oh my god, it was at 5:30. No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I panicked. Like, Zach was there just chilling. He was watching me like freak out. But
was that the class you failed?
No. That might have been second semester. I don't know, but I emailed the professor with like the most like, please God, let me just take it. He's like, yeah, just show up tomorrow. There's an alternate.
Honestly, yeah, professors are way more chill than
I'm like, oh, fantastic.
Well, I mean, that was the high school thing. Like, you just won't fly in college. You're not gonna get away with this.
I
mean, that's the classic joke.
They said the same thing in middle school. That won't fly in high school. You gotta turn your assignments in on time. No.
I feel like there's a few professors here that I would not be able to get away with some shenanigans.
Yeah.
But there are quite a few
not
who might let me
majority.
get away with some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Most of them pretty chill.
Maybe I think they're telling us the same thing now, where it's like, this won't fly in the real world.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna fly.
I imagine the workforce is so chill. I have no idea what it's like.
It's probably like a vacation.
Yes. It's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be the best time ever. I'm so excited. What was I gonna ask? I was gonna ask something else. Guys, I forgot.
Oh no.
Oh no, it was such a banger question too.
I guess we gotta talk about the Bradley bathroom beater.
No,
now.
we do not. No, we do not.
Wait, elaborate, Caden.
The Bradley bathroom beater? Well. he's a creature of folklore in our resident
Cryptid, some might
a cryptid,
say.
Yes. He's just a fella, still not known to this day, who was
having extracurricular fun times in the bathroom.
Oh, thank you, Zach. I was wondering how to put it. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And I guess I don't even know who. Someone came back one day, like into our communal room, whatever we were hanging out. They're like, hey, I think that guy was jacking in the stall. And we're like, what? And he's like, I saw his shoes though. I know his shoes, like black shoes, like what, or something like that. And so for the rest of the year, we're like, who could it be? Who could it be? Maybe we're all the Bradley bathroom beater.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we still don't know. We still don't know who it is, but that was a point of conversation for a while.
Oh god, I love that you guys gave him a name.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
The alliteration just perfect. The BBB for short.
BBB.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I had a similar experience, except 2 people were doing extracurricular activities.
Oh.
Yes.
Together?
Together.
Oh.
At the same time.
Lovely.
And then, yeah, I I unfortunately knew who it was too.
Oh no, that's
Yes,
the worst.
Yeah. So, and I still see them around. Like, I'll
Are they still together?
I think so. Yeah.
Good for them, man.
Honestly,
That's
that's so
fantastic.
cute.
Good for them.
It's so cute. Yes, but it's like, I remember the one thing that my roommate would judge them on is the fact that, one, it was in the shower, and two, they were barefoot.
Ew.
I know.
I couldn't
Was
have
it,
Was it a nice dorm?
I'm not gonna ask questions.
It was.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
It
I'm
was
curious. I gotta
odd.
know.
It was like nice,
Okay.
but still kind of gross.
Yeah.
But it's like on the nicer dorms, and
I couldn't imagine doing that in Bradley. The bathroom was
So
disgusting.
I'm imagining this was in the women's bathroom. Was there a fella in the women's bathroom doing this?
yes, there was a fella. But my my pod was co-ed.
Oh, was the bathroom
Interestingly,
co-ed?
yes.
Ooh.
Wait, no.
Oh.
No. Honestly, okay, hot take.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna say this.
Wait, come on, just say. You can cut it out.
Okay, I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out. But it's like, other than the fact that, okay, if everyone just goes in stalls and you only leave to wash your hands, why do bathrooms need to be co-ed?
The showers.
But like, other than the showers, like, imagine it's just restrooms.
I don't think they need to be. I think there's a whole push to like a more gender neutral bathrooms, even if they are just all stalls.
I
That's
don't.
true.
I mean, I don't really care. Just today, I went to the bathroom in Dijon, and some girl walked in to wash her hands. And
Wait, are they not?
Were
are
you
they
in the wrong
gender-
one, or was she
Yeah,
in the
like-
wrong one?
no, I was in the right one.
Okay.
She was in the wrong one. And I remember like just being like, all right, I was washing my hands, and she walked by. I'm like, okay. I'm like, wait a second.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and I'm like,
No,
wait,
yeah.
I don't care. And I just kept washing my hands and left.
No, but the way I once accidentally walked into the boys' bathroom, like, somewhere on campus when I was a freshman, and I remember I freaked out. I was like, I'm sorry, and it was like, it's not that deep.
Yeah, no one cares.
No one really cares.
Yeah.
But that's just my hot take of the day. We
No,
don't-
that's valid.
Like,
That's valid.
like the showers thing, yeah. Like, I
It's
get
just
that.
like it's like you're at a concert or something and there's just like the line of porta potties. There's no gender at the
Exactly.
line of porta potties.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Who cares?
Anyways, so yeah, they're still together.
Good for them.
Yeah, very cute, very cute.
I would say that was a point of contention among our friend group, the floor cest.
Yeah.
We had
I mean, it was
few-
such a big friend group, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was I would say 10 to 20% of our floor was in a pretty big friend group.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the important people, you know. All the
Yeah.
NPCs around us, I don't know what they were doing.
But yeah, we had a few relationships spark up and fizzle out, and that was a bit of point of contention.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a social experiment. Like, put a bunch of
I mean, that's
Men and
that's
women.
Love Island, isn't it?
honestly, yeah,
Love
Bradley
Island.
Love Island. That's
There's
crazy.
I'd watch it.
College Love Island, but you know,
Oh
they
my
just
gosh.
they go around and film in the door and just they have confessional cameras in the bathroom.
That's so funny. I hate to see it. I kind of want to see it. But, yeah, that's... Okay. Do you guys feel like this floor cess, quote unquote, negatively impacted friendships in the dorm?
Not for me.
Not for you?
My whole freshman year I was chilling. I was friends with everyone.
That's awesome.
No drama for me.
Amazing.
It's fantastic.
I wouldn't say they impacted me specifically, but they definitely did impact our friend group, and we definitely,
That is true.
and especially after a few of them did last through freshman year, and they have slightly fractured our friend group, which you know is sad. But thankfully, I'm in touch with most people still from freshman year. And made some new friends since then too.
Awesome.
But it was a time of our lives.
I'm actually curious because, like, at least for me and a lot of the people that were in my dorm, a lot of our roommates and the people we used to hang out with freshman year, none of us are even in touch anymore. It's really interesting. We all kind of realized, actually, I don't like hanging out with you as much. So the fact that I feel like your guys' friend group, you guys are at least still like in touch and
Yeah, definitely.
stuff.
I would say that is a bit odd, but yeah, I would
How
say
did that happen?
a lot of it was fantasy football.
Yeah,
not gonna lie. We made
Oh, my
a
goodness.
fantasy football league and did
It's a good
that,
excuse
and
to
then
get
through
together.
sophomore year it was like we'll run it back, and so you're still in touch with all these people, and then of course you have to up the stakes, and then there's like you're watching football every Sunday, you're chatting about that, and then you're still friends, you still hang out, and then at some point you're just actual friends. You're still friends, you're still hanging out, and whether or not we're watching football, doing fantasy football, you're still just, that's my friend, I'm going to go hang out with them. I'm going to now that we can go to the bars, let's go out to the bars and drink.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a fun time because you're my friends.
That's beautiful.
So
amazing.
And very fortunate that we mostly stayed friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got lucky in that a lot of us were, compatible.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know there's a lot of people who were friends with people freshman year that just like it just wasn't gonna work. They just they were not supposed to be friends. It was just a thing of like proximity.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of us have a decent bit in common. We're chill with each other for sure.
I can't imagine a lot of freshman year roommates doing podcasts together senior year.
True.
It's so amazing.
Oh yeah, we definitely. I think you and I got like because we were random roommates. It was definitely lucky that not only did we get along, but we had a decent bit in common too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We both were swimming in high school.
Yep.
You've given it up.
Yes.
I still swim every once in a while.
I've actually swam
really?
a couple times.
We'll go
Twice?
swimming tomorrow.
Yeah.
I swam in high school too.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're all
Look
swimmers
at us.
here.
We're swimmers.
Fantastic.
Wow.
All retired though, right?
Of course, yeah.
Peaked in high school.
Nowhere near where I was back then.
Yeah. But yeah, Zach and I had a lot in common. Like our birthdays were a day apart too. 18,
Oh, yeah.
19, which is crazy.
364 days apart.
Okay, yes, technically he's basically a year older than me. But close enough.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Do you think there's like, I was going to say a curse, but I wouldn't say it's a curse. Like a spell. Where like every Bradley floor, like every year, like they just become friends.
I think so because we definitely did not make any friends with any other floors.
No.
It was only a fourth floor.
We stuck to
supremacy.
To our floor, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was the basement dwellers, as we
Right.
called them.
Yeah.
And because there was a large lounge area in the basement. I'm not calling them basement dwellers to be derogatory or anything.
Okay.
They would hang out in the basement. But I think that was a group of a bunch of different floors. I think it was our floor specifically were maybe a little elitist in our fourth floor supremacy.
Valid so. Yeah.
But I don't think that's too common.
What is?
The floor friend group only.
The bond.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not common?
Not for my dorm.
I don't think it's
Really?
that common.
You had
to be
friends
like,
between floors. How do you even see each other?
Well, I had a few friends early on. Like you meet them and you hang out 3 or 4 times and you don't.
Well,
I definitely spent
learning community, right?
Yeah, I definitely spent a few of the earlier times. I would hang out with some people on other floors, and just gradually we'd hang out less and less.
Yeah.
Actually, early on, I don't remember what show we were watching in the basement with a few people, and someone had left something in the oven and started smoking, and we had to pull the fire alarm.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. Wasn't it like, what was it?
I don't remember
Like
the names.
Muffins or Hot Pockets or something?
I think someone had like a slider.
Oh,
and had put it in the
sliders.
oven to
Yes.
heat it up, and had forgotten about
I remember
it. And
the
left.
Bradley group chat, which was still a thing at the time. It got so big that I think it was limited. Like we couldn't add any more people. People were like dogging on the guy who put the sliders in the basement.
So awesome.
Yeah, that group chat did not last. Really did not. People just kept getting added to it. It was.
I kind of want to go back and put something in that chat.
Actually, speaking of
I
which,
might have left.
I think like last year, maybe 2 years ago, someone did like go into the chat or randomly sent like some random ass like chat.
Whoops, wrong chat.
Like 20 people just left the chat just like that.
No, that's so sad.
It was so funny. Someone just said one thing after years, and then just everyone leaves.
That's so sad. I feel like I wouldn't want to leave just as like a memento.
Yeah, I don't think I left. I'm like, well, I want to know. What if something happens?
Exactly.
Nothing's happened. So.
You should participate.
I should be the one. I should say something. Have 20 more people leave.
Just
Exactly.
randomly wish one of your friends happy birthday in the big chat and embarrass the hell out of them.
Yeah.
That'd be so awesome. Well, let me check on time. Oh, we got like 10 minutes left. Well, okay. We've done a lot of reminiscing on freshman year.
Just saying hi to the fans.
Well, what would you say has been your favorite memory your senior year?
I think one of my favorite memories from my senior year probably has to be. What? I had. Oh.
It's gone.
Okay.
Oh, what the? My mind just totally blanked there. I had a thing and. Yeah. Do you have a? I'm gonna try and think here.
Yeah. We'll circle back.
We'll put a pin on it.
I mean, this could be like recency bias, but I'm gonna say tapping trees.
Oh my god.
For ACES.
ACES!
Yeah, that was a cool experience that I would never have done otherwise, you know. We just went out to the Arboretum and tapped trees for sap. It was really cool. It was a little rainy, but honestly, it was vibey. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was just a really fun experience with good company, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do tell, though. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
What is ACES?
Oh, ACES. Well, if only the president was here to help describe it.
Only.
But ACES is the, correct me if I'm wrong here, American Indigenous Student Science and Engineering Society, right?
Yes.
It keeps changing.
It does keep changing.
It's different on Wikipedia, different on the national website, different on our website.
It's different everywhere.
It's different everywhere.
ACES is still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean it all works.
But ACES is ACES.
ACES is ACES, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an org where, well, it's American Indigenous students and allies as well.
Allies.
Allies, yes. I'm an ally personally.
Yes.
We get to just get together, hang out, have fun, do fun things, like tapping trees, cooking it too. That's what we're doing just today, actually. That's where I came from. That's why I smell like smoke. I don't know if you tell.
It's a little smoky in here.
Yeah, my bad.
It's wood smoke though. The nice smoke.
Yeah, it's a good smell.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, did I miss anything?
Who's the president?
Oh, okay. All right. I see you're keeping it under wraps. All right.
Anyways, but yes, that's excellent. He's
Cool.
actually the treasurer of ACES.
I am the treasurer.
He has the bank.
Which is a lot of fun. That's why I went to the bank today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amazing. But have you figured out your...
I do remember what I was
Yes,
going to say.
okay.
I'm currently in a class where we're fermenting. It's a fermentation class.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
To start, to get kids interested in the class and to get us hooked, we brew some beer. So
Oh my goodness.
it's a Wisconsin tradition too.
Right.
So we had I forget the name of the brewery that he comes from, but a brewmaster from one of the local breweries came in and gave us all, the history of beer, the history of a little bit about fermentation, and then about the specific beer we were going to brew. And so just recently we had just finished our first round of brewing, and so we got to try and sample our beers. And this was the first time I'd really made something that I, can directly taste, and something that's, fun and Wisconsin-y. And so we made these German alt beers, and we got to taste 3 different types because we had 3 different groups make beer. And it was a very interesting time because I never, a part of the UW curriculum. It was one of my favorite classes so far, and I have a good time. And I think next Tuesday I'm going to go in and we're going to brew another batch of beer, and then they're going to be tasted by a panel of some other brewmasters, and then the winner of this gets to go and brew a larger batch, and that'll be sold at one of the local breweries here in Madison.
That's crazy.
So
wow.
If you win, you gotta let me know so I can go grab a beer.
Yeah.
That's insane.
If I win, I will let people know. But
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, what did it taste like? You said you tasted it. Was it good?
It tasted like beer. They were. So this was everyone in the class. There's 11 of us. It was all our first time making beer, and we had we were trying to make a German alt beer, which is a very specific type of beer, and none of ours were great. They were very bitter. Some of them were really hit you up front with the bitters. They had just a weird aftertaste. I think we found a spider in one of them.
What?
Extra protein.
Not mine. Mine didn't have the spider in it.
Oh gosh.
Did they taste noticeably different? You used the same recipe, right?
No, we didn't have the same recipe.
Oh,
so
okay.
we all went out and we made different recipes. They had slightly different hops in them. They had slightly different mash, which might be using the wrong word there, but it's just the ratio of grains you're using.
Sure.
And then we also had one that had tasted citrusy, which is not what German alt beer is supposed to taste like. But it was they tasted like beer, and that's a success. We made beer, it tasted like beer, and so that was a fun experience that I definitely will look back on fondly.
That's awesome. How did you even find out about that?
So it's one of the professors. This is the second year they're running this lab.
Oh.
They ran it last year, and one of a friend who was a year above me, who I was in a few classes with, had taken the class and had given some highlights of it, and they were talking about they had a fun time in the class, And then they sent out an email to all chemical engineering students as like a, hey, we're offering this class this semester. Please sign up if you want to take it. And so I was very thankfully to be one of the 12 people who got accepted into this class. The professor is great. I've had a few classes with him, which may have helped. But, you know, we got in there, and I don't know. I got in, thankfully, and we're brewing beer. I think we're going to make some kombucha. We're making yogurt.
Wow.
Our final project is ferment something, very open-ended in that regard, so I'm going to have to figure that out.
It's more beer.
Kimchi? Oh, that's
I think someone has already set their mind on kimchi. I think someone's going to make some kimchi.
nice.
I think there's some fermentation with some chocolate. I think someone's going to try and,
I
like,
didn't
ferment
know.
some, like, cacao beans or something like that. But
I want
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to go.
so, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, now I'm like in the wrong major, guys. Crazy. But
I worked hard to get to this point.
yeah, it's a reward. You deserve this. I heard there was like a chocolate making class. I don't know if that's real or
Really?
not.
I haven't heard about that.
I know there's a lot of ice cream stuff at Madison
Makes sense.
because they have Babcock Dairy Hall. I know they do
Right.
some ice cream classes.
Yeah. I mean, we have a friend that works at the dairy research lab,
Mm.
so I should ask her. See if she can hook us up with something.
Ooh.
But yeah, I think we're kind of out of time. Is there any other lasting thought you want to give the audience there? Last final message as a senior?
I would say if anyone's watching this who is a current UW student or an aspiring UW student, I would say enjoy it while you can. Like, these 4 years have flown by.
Definitely.
I think you can clearly tell. I remember a lot of details from freshman year. In some ways, it feels like it was only a few months ago. While you're in it, it feels like some of the slowest weeks of your life. I mean, I remember studying for finals, cramming for exams, crying over homeworks, all that stuff.
Classic.
It really does sometimes feel like you are not in a great spot, but it flies by fast, and it is some of the best times of your life. Really do enjoy it. Remember it, cherish it, because it flies by too quickly.
Right.
What he said.
Ditto.